Hey everybody, it's JT from VapestarsNetwork.com. I'm going to do a quick e-juice review for you today. I've been pretty busy, haven't done a lot lately, but let's get back on it. I'm going to be reviewing a couple flavors from the Vapor Train. This little sheet right here, I've talked about it in past reviews, but this really says a lot. I don't know why, but a sheet like this coming with a sample pack really impresses me. It's just a piece of paper, but it really shows me that this juice maker wants the reviewer or even maybe the customer to really understand where they're coming from. It's just a good tool, I think. But it lists all of their 9 flavors currently available. A little bit of information, nothing overboard. They go 0 to 24 milligram nicotine levels, and they're in 16 milliliter bottles. Plastic bottles, pretty standard, nothing weird there. Nice labels. I like the logo. I like the labels. Pretty nice there. It does actually list, it looks like all of their juices are a 40-60 PG VG ratio. That's really good. I wasn't sure what the ratio was, and I just noticed that it is on the bottle. It says keep away from children, pets, and it has a born on date. Pretty cool. So the Vapor Train, as I was looking over the first couple flavors, one jumped right out at me because it's a flavor of e-juice that I'm usually a fan of, and that is Berry Trails. Okay, and that's their berry blend flavored e-juice. I'm going to have a quick vape on Berry Trails, and we'll get this thing started. Okay, so the juice taste quality, like I said, it's a 40-60 ratio, so good. If I'm not a huge fan of super heavy VG, and at the same time I'm not a fan of super heavy PG juices. This is perfect for me. The Berry Trails, to me, the flavor, there's not one specific berry or flavor note that really jumps out when dripping this juice, in my opinion. And that's fine. It's a mixture juice, right? It's not a strawberry with a hint of this or something. I don't think there is a leading actor, and that's okay. But that's definitely what I get. I get the berry blend, but it's hard to give a really detailed description to you because one doesn't stand out in front of the other. I will say it's just a general blend of berries. It's probably raspberry, strawberry, not real sure. But I gotta say, as much as I like berry blend juices, I'm missing a little bit of flavor from this one. I like the quality of the juice. The vapor production is great, but I'm looking for a little more flavor personally. I have not tried these in anything except for dripping atomizers. Just wanted to mention that really quick. So Berry Trails, I mean, look, the bottle is almost gone. So I have enjoyed it, but I'm missing a little bit of a kick. Maybe one berry pronounced than another one would have done that for me. Not sure, but I still enjoyed it. Another juice, excuse me, that I wanted to go over is definitely not something that I would call one of my style juices or flavors. It is called First Class. Let me make sure. I don't know where I set the bottle. First Class. I opened it up and smelled it and really liked it. They describe it as an Irish cream with a hint of sweet and mellow chocolate. I was not planning to like this. When I saw the chocolate at the end, I was not planning to really enjoy this flavor whatsoever, but I decided to drip it on a brand new wick and coil build and kind of see where it took me. I'm a fan. Again, did not expect to. I think the reason I'm a fan is because the creaminess, the Irish cream flavor, and honestly the feeling of that creaminess is the first thing you notice. I guess the chocolate is very, like they said, very mellow, and it kind of finishes off a little bit sweet. This is a really good juice. If you like a chocolatey, a light chocolate vape, I think you'll really like this. I get the Irish cream right up front, very creamy, not overly sweet, which I would have expected, but I really like this. Did not expect to. So I'm a fan. First class in my book. Another juice I wanted to talk about really quick. They put out another one, and it's a coffee. It's a bold coffee flavor called Locomotive Joe. If you're a coffee e-juice lover, it smells really, really good. I'll be trying it later on, and depending on time constraints, thing like that, I might get back on and do a review. I'm expecting, as well as they did with the Irish cream, the first class flavor, I expect that coffee to be really good. It smells great. Not overly bitter. Smells really good. Here's another thing. They have some menthol flavors, right? And you don't know this, but when I started vaping, I was a heavy menthol vapor. The icier, the cooler, the more menthol I could get, the better. My tastes have changed quite a bit, and I do not prefer menthol or mint flavors anymore. Well, the Vapor Train reminded me of why I liked them. They have one called Alaskan Pass. That is their hardcore mint, menthol, cool, that menthol throat hit. So if that's what you're into, I think Alaskan Pass will be your thing. But me, Polar Tracks, and that's a vanilla with a little bit of peppermint. It is really, really, really awesome. Because I'm not into a lot of menthols, the Alaskan Pass was a little bit too much for me, a little bit too much of that cold throat hit. But that's okay. The Polar Tracks, right up my alley. Very vanilla, soft at first, and just peppermint at the end. Not ice menthol, just a nice peppermint finish to kind of clean up some of the vanilla. I know that might be odd, but that's the best way I can describe it. I've been very pleased with the Vapor Train's flavors. Some other honorable mentions: Choo Choo Crunch, really killer. A cereal type, a Captain Crunch. Crunch Berries is what they were going for. I really liked it. That's a good dessert vape for me. Berry Trails was really good. And then they have a Peach Rings. Pretty good as well. I will say this, and this is kind of where I'll finish up. Their fruity flavors, to me, are a little light on flavor. That's okay. Some of my favorite e-juices, my all-day vapes, would be defined by many people as a little light on flavor. So I think they know what they're doing. I think they knew what they were going for. I think they accomplished that. They're very professional. I enjoy it. I enjoy it as a whole. If I don't like a flavor, I probably wouldn't like it. But things like the first class, that chocolate and Irish cream surprised me. They got me back into a peppermint with the Polar Tracks, the vanilla and peppermint. Really pleased with that. So, that being said, coffees, menthols, I really feel like they hit it out of the park. And on the berries, they're good. Like I said, I've blown through the bottle of Berry Trails. But I'm still looking for something. When I'm vaping that, I'm looking for an extra little kick of fruit or flavor somehow. So that's my thing. That's what I got for you. The Vapor Train. Check them out. And let me know what you think. Comment below. Let me know what you've tried and what you think about it. Thanks, everybody. Y'all have a Merry Christmas. We'll see you next time.